I didn't. I read online, read that Hardcore Justice was a pretty good pay-per-view. All ECW matches, which I didn't like. I thought they should have blended ECW and TNA and gave both, especially since, and one main reason I believe that is because you had no build-up to any of the Hardcore Justice matches. None. Except Tommy Dreamer and Raven. You know, and that had a week's worth. You know, they had one Impact before that match to build it up, which is, again, a habit for TNA because they don't have enough shows or enough time on TV. You had no Hardcore Justice matches that were built up to except for that one. You could have sprinkled in you could have made it half and half. Sprinkled in 2 or 3 or 4 TNA matches, put Hardy with, you know, or put in Jeff Hardy with Anderson with the Pope, built on that a little bit. You could have put in the knockouts, which I love that angle too. I'm crazy about that angle right now. It's one of the few angles that I've seen the knockouts do that's making sense. You could have, you could have done so much with it. You could have put in the machine guns and the beer money again. Had their number 5 match at a pay-per-view. Put that in there, and I'm probably buying the pay-per-view just for that match, because they've had 4 match of the year candidate matches already. In the rant I had, and I had one question about SummerSlam that I didn't mention earlier, is maybe they should put an NXT match in there. You know, if you're building NXT, I'll bet you money they do too. I bet you they put some kind of NXT match in there, and I think they should. Build that show up a little bit on a pay-per-view in front of everyone. But that's basically all my rants on Impact or WWE. Not much on WWE, but I do agree with what he said. I wish I'd have seen that segment, or that part of the show. I would have.
It's started my brain though, but anyway, we hope you enjoyed this segment, and like we've said many times before, this isn't for trashing purposes. We want both products to improve, especially TNA, because if TNA improves, then WWE will step up their game. And it's all about competition and more jobs for wrestlers too, so
yep.
I enjoy that.
And with that being said, I guess that we are done.